Yo, Etho, I thought I would show you our Liquid XP on our server, since you showed it in your video yesterday. I'll kind of give you a tour of our auto enchanting room and XP processing plant down below. We gathered the essence berries from the caves around our spawn area here, and I've planted them up, and they auto harvest with the autonomous activators shown below. They right click on them constantly, and it picks the berries off and then sends it to our deep storage unit via the vacuum hoppers here. To expedite the growing process, they typically grow once every 1 to 2 Minecraft days, from what I can tell. By making a watering can, I am able to make them grow once every 30 seconds or so. I have the watering can set up to go down these pipes, and there's pipes behind this cover right here that go out here to the water to that autonomous activator, which refills them and then ships them back to the farm here. Not sure if you knew this or not, but you can get your XP back by right clicking with an empty hand on this tank, and you get your levels one at a time. We are currently at 64% capacity on our tank downstairs for our XP juice. The auto anvil is hooked up downstairs. This is our deep storage unit, and as you can see, we have over 82,000 berries stored into this. It is controlled by an on-off switch here. Right now I have it in the on position to process any and all berries. Our auto enchantment table is hooked up to our storage tank, and you can pick what levels you want by sliding the bar here. Let's go downstairs to the first level of the basement to show you the storage tank. As you can see, we just have a regular railcraft storage tank here that stores our liquid XP in. This pipe here goes up to our enchanting table. As you can tell, it's a little crowded in here. This pipe here goes to our deep storage unit. It pulls the the berries down into the processing plant here. As you can see, I have 2 autonomous activators right clicking on them with 2 vacuum hoppers that suck up the XP into the fluid ducts, which go into the top of the tank and dump into the storage tank. The pipe that you see back here that I'm pointing at, that goes up right here, this is what's bringing the berries from the farm into the deep storage unit. And if I right click here, you'll be able to see that there are 9 boxes full of 64 berries. It's being right clicked, and as I said before, it's getting sucked out into the fluid duct up to the top of the tank. This is what the top of the tank looks like. As you can see, it's quite busy up here. We have the incoming pipe from the processing plant. This is the floor drain that I stood on as I entered the XP room. And this pipe here goes to our mob processing plant, which I'll show you here after we're done looking at the storage and processing plant. This pipe here goes to the open blocks tank that's on the wall that I showed you, and this also goes up to the auto anvil. Downstairs will be our mob essence processing plant, which converts liquid XP into the mob essence for the spawner that you had in your video. Unfortunately, liquid XP and the auto spawner don't get along, so we came up with a process that brings from upstairs liquid XP down into this XP bottler, which will put glass bottles in and give you bottle of enchanting out. We have our ME system, storage system, auto craft glass. So it creates bottles for us. It dumps them into this chest here, and then it will put them into here, create bottles of enchanting. There are fluid ducts here, or item ducts underneath the floor here to this autonomous activator, which will then throw them at the wall. And the XP will land on the sewer. The sewer will suck up the XP into the fluid ducts and put into this mob tank of mob essence. This then has a fluid duct that runs all the way out to our mob farm, which I'll show you here momentarily. So that is our XP processing plant and enchanting room. We have these advanced information panels that show us our capacities, just so we have a quick reference of what we're at. Back here behind the building, we made a auto kill mob spawner. I understand that you aren't going to be able to have that luxury with the constant having to be able to move in the FTB server, but needless to say, we still show you how we have our set up. So currently we only have two of the safari nets. We have a cow for food, and we have creepers for sulfur and gunpowder. So on the inside here we have a Tesla coil to auto kill. We have the auto spawner, and we have a tesseract to help us provide the power and make life a little bit easier. Here we have vacuum hoppers that suck up XP and the items, so it kind of auto clears the room for us. We don't have to enter, and they all run underneath the floor. The raw steaks from the cows get auto sent to our main factory, which is this 3-story building over here, and they get cooked and put into our ME system for storage as we need them. All the remaining items come to this diamond chest. As you can see, just running it for a little bit has processed over a stack and a half of leather to almost 2 stacks of gunpowder and all this sulfur. We have wireless redstone that controls the power to the spawner and the Tesla coil. First thing you do is turn the Tesla coil on, and then you activate the spawner. This will be creepers currently that are installed in the auto spawner. And as you can see, it kills them instantly. And all the items are getting picked up by the vacuum hoppers along with the XP. Unfortunately, there are some dead spots that I have yet to work out. Sometimes they get stuck there in the middle, but as you can see, it did eventually clear out. And now all the items are making their way here to our diamond chest. When you do use the auto spawner, make sure you're only using the exact copy for the wither skeleton Safari Net, because otherwise it does use more XP and power, and you're just wasting it if you want it for anything other than wither skeletons. So that is our processing plant and factory and farm. So if you have any questions, let us know. It's pretty simple. Thanks for watching.